Hey everyone, today I have a quick unboxing and review video of the JETech tempered glass screen protector for the iPhone 13 mini. This one is a pack of 3, so in case you mess up the first time or need a replacement, you at least get 2 more right out of the box. I had previously bought the same brand for my iPhone 11 for work. You can check out my video on that if you're interested, and was very impressed at the durability and the quality. So I decided to go ahead and stick with the same brand for my iPhone 13 mini, not to mention that the price is very reasonable, probably the cheapest one available on Amazon right now. This tempered glass screen protector is rated at 9H, so roughly the same hardness level as a diamond, so it's difficult to scratch. But hardness doesn't mean it's not able to be cracked, so I'll get to that in a little bit. But let's go ahead and see what we get in terms of contents. So paperwork wise, you get an installation guide with some nice pictures and also a warranty card. As for the main goods, the screen protectors are individually packaged in their own styrofoam-like sleeves, and you do get some application stickers and alcohol wipes to help with the installation process. And here is my currently non-protected iPhone 13 mini, so let's go ahead and get this on the screen. So with my phone screen down protected by a microfiber cleaning cloth, let's take a look at the application accessories. So we have an alcohol wipe, a lint removal sticker, a microfiber cleaning cloth, and some application stickers. And here's a look at the tempered glass screen protector itself. There is a protective film on the side that's going to be adhering to your screen itself, so you're going to remove that once you have it perfectly aligned. And for those of you who are curious if you can use an iPhone 12 mini screen protector on an iPhone 13 mini, well, you could, but then there would be a difference in the notch gap because the notch on the 13 mini is smaller. So you want to make sure that the side with the removable film is facing towards your screen. And now I'm going to go ahead and add the application stickers. They basically act as a hinge between the screen protector and your phone. So I'm going to apply one here closer to the top and then one here closer to the bottom. It's okay if you have a case on your phone, as you see I have one here. It actually makes the alignment a lot easier because it removes some of the area space on the edges of the phone. Final application sticker I'm putting here on the left so I can use it as a quick way to lift up the screen protector as I do a final clean before I apply. So this is probably the most important step to ensure that there are no air bubbles underneath your screen protector. So first of all, you want to make sure you're in a place that there isn't a lot of lint floating around. And then what I start with is the microfiber cleaning cloth to get kind of the big items or any fingerprint smudges out of the way. And then I go ahead and use the alcohol wipe. The alcohol basically prevents any further dust or lint adhering to your screen. And finally, top it off with a sticker just to make sure there are no loose dust that had finally managed its way to land on your screen. Once you're happy with how spot-free your screen is, pull the trigger and remove that inner film and go ahead and align it onto your phone. With the screen protector fully down, you can go ahead and remove those application stickers. Don't worry if you see a few air bubbles. All you have to do is use your fingers starting from the inside and push them towards the edge of the screen protector. And in my case, I actually did a pretty good job making sure there was no little specks of dust in between. So I was able to easily remove all the air bubbles within a few minutes of pushing upon the screen protector. So here is the finished product of a freshly installed screen protector. I finished the entire installation process in under 5 minutes, so definitely a big thumbs up in the ease of installation from me. Let's take a look at how well I did. So looking at the edges, I would say they do a pretty good job with a good precise cutout that it very nicely aligns with the notch. So I'm covering the majority of the screen and overlapping slightly with the notch. I do have a case on here, so the edge of my phone is slightly covered by the case. But you can see there is still a little bit of gap between the screen protector edge and the lip of my case. So I can imagine this will still be compatible with other cases that may have even more overlap. Now after 1 month of regularly using this, I am very impressed with the durability and the quality of this screen protector. I'm constantly taking this in and out of my pant pocket or out of my bag pockets, and there is no scratch or scuff to be seen. I don't feel like the screen quality decreased at all with the addition of the screen protector, and the feel of my finger gliding across the screen is basically the same as that on a bare iPhone. So I think this is definitely worth the money, especially at its very low price currently on Amazon. As usual, I'll put the link in the description. I do want to briefly talk about the nature of tempered glass so people won't have unreasonable expectations of this. Being scratch resistant is not the same thing as being crack resistant. The harder something is, the more scratch resistant it is, but it also tends to be more brittle. So your screen protector will most likely still crack if you drop your phone on, say, a rock or something like that, but at least you have that peace of mind that your OEM phone screen will sustain less damage because your screen protector will be absorbing the brunt of that force.